Welcome to my channel Cloud and Data with Kosi. So in this video, we are doing one hands-on. So deploy WordPress blog website configuration with Docker and with the help of Docker Compose. So this is totally hands-on. So we are performing each and every step. So please follow this. So WordPress, we can deploy WordPress website with Docker and it will be showing in that public URL of the machine. Let's get started how we can do these things. Go there, connect your system. It is successfully logged in. You can see that the location also be changed. It's kind of event. Clear. Go to administration mode. ls. I have only one folder, Docker container. Let's move inside this. ls. So we have one Docker compose 1.yml file. Alternatively, you can create this thing. Nano Docker compose 2.yml. You can create this thing also and it. You can see one editor mode has been opened, right? Now I have adding the script, the compose file. Go to the insert mode. Go to version. That is 3.7. You have to add services. Inside the services, WordPress. You have to add the image name. This image name is for your base image. So I have added the version and we have to take the services. So here image name is WordPress. WordPress dot latest. So latest is the tag. Latest. Right, restart. Always. You can define the ports also. This is the syntax of YAML. 8080 colon 80. So this is my container port and this is my system port, my host port, and this is container port. So 8080 if I will hit after running that compose file, if it will be configured properly, so WordPress can be up and running in this port. Okay. So that is the reason I have mentioned the port. Now I have used environment. So I already discussed, right? Why Docker Compose is very important concept. So we can use isolation, we can use deployment services, we can use environment variables. So here environments. Let's check the spelling. Environment, yeah. And we have to provide that installation details like post username password, WordPress underscore db underscore post, and that is your db. This name can be anything as per your choice. You have to configure what WordPress db underscore user underscore user. You have to add, and here I have written Kaushik, and you have to provide the password WordPress WordPress db underscore password underscore file. What I am doing, I have provided the password to one file. I am not writing the password here. I have created one separate file, txt file, and then I will pass the password over here. So file that will be done in a secret. I will run it. Run slash secrets underscore db underscore password. Now you have to create a space, otherwise it's a key value pair, right? So you have to properly maintain the space. WordPress db underscore name. That is wp db wp db. Any name you can provide. Name you have to pass the secret. Some space so it can be readable. Secrets and just add this line db underscore password. Write the volumes. Write the volumes. WordPress is the default place where you have to keep it. HTML. Now, WordPress part is completed. Now, same thing, we have to provide the DB. We have created three different containers. WordPress, DB, PHP, my-admin. So WordPress is done. Just now, I have to add DB. So from these host name are coming from the DB, right? So DB first, what I have written? The base image, right? I have some problem like I have to make some space. Yes. This syntax is not correct image here and this one. Now it's okay. Now DB. In the DB, you have to provide the image, and that is MySQL, because you know MySQL is running in what is PHP installation process. You have to gather the MySQL base image and print it. You have to mention the ports. You know MySQL is running default port 3306, and that is also the forwarded 3306 from the container. So both port, this is the host port and this is the container port. I have to mention. Now in environment same way we have to declare all the things. Environment MySQL. Now I have to provide the MySQL environment. MySQL MySQL underscore database. Database. That is WPDB. Is the database name. I also showing where the database stored or how the flow is working. Let's complete the flow. MySQL underscore user that name I have provided is the username. MySQL underscore password, username and password 5. Here I am using password 5. MySQL password 5. Okay. Where I have to provide the name. So password file name is there. Same place already, that is run. Will run secrets and then DB password. DB underscore password. This is my SQL password, and my SQL root password I also mentioned in the environment. So my SQL underscore root underscore password and underscore 5. This password we also provided from our side. Run secrets and DB root password. These two files I have created separately and I will compose. I will merge. Root, it will take from this password from this txt file. Now environment is done. In the same line, we have to return secrets. Secret words, and that is DB underscore password and that is minus this name also provide DB underscore underscore password. We have to maintain the configure the volumes also. We so you can see environment secret volumes code that will come in the same part in same location. So this coming in the same in location, not the location in yes. However, terminology is very important to understand the demands or any other thing. But to properly know the level what I am going to discuss. However, now minus db bar leave milestone and at the networks default network we are taking for db configuration also done. Now we have to configure PHP myadmin. This different container PHP myadmin. PHP myadmin. You have to provide the base image name PHP. This image name you can collect from the Docker app. Everything is provided there. You don't need to remember all the things. You can get the DB name, everything from there. PHP myadmin slash PHP myadmin. You have to link two things, links. That is your DB colon DB. So this DB is your DB level and that is mentioned here. Port PHP myadmin port we have to mention port colon minus 828278 and we have to mention the environment of the PHP admin. Same structure, you just provide the value. That is MySQL underscore user. Proceed MySQL underscore password file run create db underscore password mysql underscore root underscore password underscore file. That is also run secrets db underscore root underscore password. Then mention the secrets. So I think what happens it will same implementation. Otherwise it will an error. Just make the proper indentation. Right. Volume. Network. Default. Now PHP my admin just needs some space. It can be readable. Image. Links. Port. Environment. And my scale. I think my indication is correct. Now secret. Minus db underscore password minus db underscore root underscore password. Now I have to provide another secret. This is not the PHP MyAdmin or environment and that. This secret we have to provide that is db underscore password. And you mention the file db underscore password. The file name. This file name you have to create it. You have to create. And then db underscore root underscore password file, that is db underscore root underscore password dot txt. And have to mention the volume, and that is WordPress. And that is D. That's what we have created a long YML file. Let's check. I think may some error may come, but let's take the challenge. We can resolve that. If any error can produce. Let's take the challenge. Any errors are coming, we can take. We have to save it. So in order to save, to make Control X, and you can see two options are showing, yes or no. Press Y. Now you can check the file is written or not. So Docker cat Docker compose part2 dot yml. Yes, it's successfully written. Now as of now we have performed this up to this command. So we have to write history. So this all are coming inside the history command. Okay, don't worry. I will provide all the comments in the description box. Now we already configure our Docker compose. So Docker compose version can check it's there. In the previous video, we have to configure this thing. Now we have to build the Docker compose file. Means we have created the file. Now we have to build, but before that, I have to create two files. That is dbpassword.txt and dbrootpassword.txt. I know. But you can create this thing. Just write your password. You can also do this thing. And you have to add the password thing. So DB password is there. These two files we have to create in the one thing. And it's showing me db password.txt and db this name. Only contain your password. So I just only one line you have to write. Just open this one. The name. Provide. So what you do? db underscore password dot txt. Else you can see db password underscore txt is present. You can check db underscore password dot txt. So name is written. Now we have to create echo echo Kaushik db underscore password dot txt. Root password, not password, because it's already there. The root underscore password dot txt. ls ll you can check all the things are present. Now we have to build. So in order to build that, the command is docker compose up minus d. But here we have to check. We have two docker compose file, right? Docker compose 1 and docker compose 2. If we want to specify the docker compose file name, so that we have to add the docker compose. We have to mention the compose file name. Otherwise, it will take only docker compose.yml. So here I am not writing the docker compose file. We are creating the docker compose.yml file. So we have to provide the name. If your file is docker compose.yml, so you can now we have to add docker compose minus f one flag docker underscore slash compose 2, because now we have created this file YAML, and then up minus d. If your file name is docker compose.yml, then you cannot mention it, it will take. But if you create your custom YAML file, then you have to provide the file name. Then you just click. I think some problem is there in that line 3 did not find expected key. Let's check that YAML file docker compose 2.yml line number 3. Remove it and let's run the file did not find expected key. Parsing error YAML 93. Did not find expected key. Did not find expected key. Some space are required. This tree or this tree. Image wish dot rest it completes one. Visual file expected line 5. Go to line 5. Let's check. We have to validate this thing. If you feel this kind of problem or if you face this kind of problem, so you can validate this file. Also, YML file, copy and your browser. There is one site you can configure it. www dot YAML. Error may come, it's not an issue. So www dot YAML link dot com. So we can go this website. You can check what the error and paste it. One go one. Once page is recorded. Let's run the fast one because for our here it ls lm and same file I have to create it in the proper compose one of one. That's the problem. 41, then run this one only. Because the problem may arise. So I think some kind of indentation problem is there. Don't worry. You can I will provide the correct file so you can check at your own. Let's concentrate to build. Docker. This one just one. Up and now you can see 80 is allocated. Let's change. Suppose something allocated is 4. 80 we cannot use. Let's nano and Docker compose. Also created the so let's still Docker create this one thing. Nano Docker compose 1.yml file. I change the port 88183 and one port will also might be conflict that is 883. So PHP minus 4. Let's control X Y here the screen and Y B. Yes. So we can successfully typing done. When there is no error is coming, also we can check proper yes. So 8083 can see that is map 8284 that is also map 3306 also map. Great. Now we also check the Docker images. This images is there. So what should I do? We can check it. What the port number? Nano. Docker 8083. Go and copy the public URL. Copy this URL and you can paste it. Just a bit. I think some kind of error in the system. We resolve full. The port number is 54. We can write 54. 54. Okay. sorry, 54, 45, 38 also, 245.38, and 172, 80, 80, 83, 83. If I will read, let's see what is showing or not. Yes, we can see the WP admin install page is coming, right? We can also go there. One, some problem is there. Um, yes, let's try to configure this. So you can see the 8083 port we can configure the name and site title. You can